토요일날 또 밝았습니다. 6시 3분인데 5시에 2차 새벽 일어났다가 1시간 정도 스크랩을 하고 아침 6시 루틴입니다. 책을 7시 식사 전에 무지한 책을 읽겠습니다.選ばれる女性のシンプルな習慣40、考え方、習慣、会見力の5つのステップで選ばれる女性になる。嫌われる覚悟を持とう。マナの世界には答えが無限に存在します。When bad things happen to good people, there is a marvelous custom. There is a marvelous custom in the Jewish morning ritual called Seudat Habraha, the meal of refreshment. Inspired destiny, living a fulfilling and purposeful life. In addition, whenever you are self-wrong, just minimizing yourself by trying to live according to someone else's value, you'll feel as if you are betraying yourself because you aren't being true to your own authentic values. Build a powerful brand to achieve career success. In my press kit, I noted my blog, TV show, magazine, and awards with a screenshot and description of each. Secret of a CEO coach, your personal training guide to thinking like a leader and acting like a CEO. Here's how one person answered the question and the reason why. If I were a fruit, what would I be? Under the food, fire up and fine-tune your employee culture. If financial pressure on the company requires letting part of your employee culture go, the company should go out of its way in public statement to express appreciation for those forced to leave, as well as to explain how it is helping to ease the transition. The upside of adversity, rising from the pit to greatness. As Samuel approaches, Saul rise, I have carried out the Lord's instruction. The power of affirmation. I listen carefully when a member of my family needs me. Streetwise are the parents, foolproof for the kids. Actions by these gangs accounted for the smallest number of crimes committed by gangs. Departures, now boarding at gate at 10. With that, he grabbed the axe and jumped into the water. 30 Days to Understanding the Bible. These passages are called the armor of God. Ephesians chapter 6. Pitch perfect. How to say it right the first time every time. The discipline is especially important in these attention deficient times. You can win. A step-by-step tool for top achievers. Winners don't do different things. They do things differently. Discipline is not something you do to others, but something you do for those you care about. 진세요 가이루 반유 인요로쿠. それだけ調整にとっては男性を選ぶことが深刻だったとも言える。読書というあらの。この章の最後に僕が今誰にでも読むことを強くおすすめしている本を一冊だけあげておく。Stop the insanity, move, breathe, eat, change the way you look and feel forever. Next, lift. Abdominally lift, that is. The 2,548 best things anybody ever said. My boyfriend and I broke up. He wanted to get married and I didn't want him to. The 10 Commandments of Money. Survive and thrive in the new economy. Your home is not a piggy bank. Your home is not a piggy bank. To get the maximum credit of $1,000, you must contribute at least $2,000 to the account and have an adjusted gross income of $16,500 or less if single and $33,000 or less if married. Children's book of the Bible. The Good Shepherd. Shepherds often passed the time playing a flute or singing songs. They practiced using a slingshot or throwing a shot at the club so they could defend the sheep from wild animals. 10 powerful pledges for positive people. I trust you. The power of encouragement. Unlock the power. It's a terrible thing to be in a family where the only thing parents ever notice are the things their children do wrong. Marketing. Moving from traditional to digital. Patagonia, for instance, stand for social and environmental sustainability. The most important thing, uncommon sense for the thoughtful investor. After the fact, that the risk awareness doesn't do much good. The luck habit. However, where a sportsperson operates as a part of a team, each person will need to find a role for themselves in support of the team. Doing business with the Japanese. Japanese banks provide data and conduct research for foreign companies in 7 major areas. A time to build. As individuals exposed on the platforms, we are always at risk. We are always at risk of being betrayed by our own impulse and becoming ridiculous. Conquering the college admissions essay in 10 steps, crafting a winning personal statement. The relatives have already arrived. Talk like Ted. The 9 public speaking secrets of the world's top mind. They must embody their worth. Reading people, how to understand people and predict their behavior anytime, any place. We all want to have a good image of ourselves. Power question. Build relationships, win new business, and influence others. Now, back to you, the reader. The friendships of women, harnessing the power in our heartwarming, heart-rending relationship. Go in peace, for we have shown friendship with each other in the name of the Lord, saying, the Lord is witness. The Lord is witness between you and me, and between your descendants and my descendants forever. 1 Samuel chapter 20. Kotoba no tachi ni naru jiden. Iro ni teru. Kancho iro ni teru. Kancho ga hyojo ni teru. The road to success is always under construction. If you aren't fired up with enthusiasm, you'll be fired with enthusiasm. The vegetarian myth, food, justice, and sustainability. Man, I think you can be excused to take your turn to hunt and gather for something satisfyingly fatty right about now. The Art of Aging, a doctor's prescription for well-being. He made it unnecessary to fail or even to wait. The 100 absolutely unbreakable laws of business success. Convincing the customer that this is a safe decision is one of your most important tasks. Bag the elephant. How to win and keep big customers. A strong champion can shorten your ramp up time with the client and do wonders for your company image. Ramp up. Men are like waffles, women are like the spaghetti, understanding and delighting in your differences. This is great news, but it can also create tension because there are times you will just not see eye to eye. Our daily bread. The Lord is on my side. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. Psalm chapter 118. Sometimes this kind of statement by an athlete can be misunderstood. On my side. 一生使える勉強法。この考え方はアウトプットにも共通しています。私は量からしかシスは生まれないと考えています。Keep sharp. Build a better brain at any age. Take a brisk walk. Take a brisk walk with a friend and discuss what is bothering you. Outsmart your brain why learning is hard and how you can make it easy. Doing it now seems really negative. Doing it in the future, less so. $1,000,000 habit. 10 simple steps to getting everything you want in life. What I've just described illustrates what I'm fond of referring to as the law of the scorpion, which is based on a tale you've probably heard before, but it's well worth repeat. How to click with people, the secret to better relationship in business and in life. and that draws people to you. I want my taxes to be fair. I want my gas prices low. I want my interest rates low. If you could give me those three things, the unconventionals, based on the award-winning podcast, how rebel companies are changing market hearts and minds, and how you can too. Brand role is also the answer to these three questions. What do you stand for? What are you taking on? How will you activate your brand in the market? In the market. Inner Science, the new science to unlock your brain's hidden power. Believe happiness itself can extend your lifespan, improve your relationship, and generate more financial security. It looked nice, but after the novelty wore off, my interest fizzled out. On purpose. Are you worrying about your children, stressed out over your job, or discouraged because of a disappointment, thinking it's not going to work out? Come back to that place of peace. God said, got this. He's directing your steps. He's bringing the right to the people. He's bringing the right people across your path and your children's path. He has beauty for the ashes right now. He's working behind the scene in your life. Dare to trust him, dare to believe. Words and rules, the ingredients of language. Whatever the outcome of the past tense of the treasure hunt, I hope it will be emblematic of a trend in intellectual life in the coming millennium that biologist E. Wilson has called consilience, the unification of the arts and the sciences by an understanding of mind, brain, and human nature. Doing agile, right? Transformation without the chaos. We as leaders admit failure publicly. Who's got your back? The secret to finding the three people who will change your life. The breakthrough program to build a deep, trusting relationship that creates success and won't let you fail. Here are a list of questions that open spur a good bout a good bout of sparring. So you want to go where? Why? Will that make you happier? Spur. Spur. Originals. How nonconformists move the world. After falling into that water, a British explorer had lost fingers due to frostbite in only 3 minutes. His team estimated that his swim would require almost 20. Commercial mortgages. 101. Everything you need to know to create a winning loan request package. Bankers are really looking for borrowers who can demonstrate solid and sound solid solid and sound experience owning and operating commercial size income producing properties that require extensive management. The 5 a.m. club on your morning elevated your life, and it had swelled to such a degree it rose to sit at the peak of the majestic mountain you both are looking at now, reminding everyone who sees it to keep their promises. and honor their word. Swell. Trump risk at large. Trump risk at large. Trump win. Biggest threat to South Korea as the rest of the world. Against such a backdrop, the defense ministries of South Korea and the U.S. signed a document on Wednesday to speed up the full implementation of a nuclear coordination deal that the two countries previously inked to enhance Washington's extended deterrence against the rising nuclear threat from Pyongyang. The key to living your best life starts with how you approach every new day. You can't do anything about the past, and you don't know what the future holds. But when you wake up in the morning, you can make up your mind to do your best to enjoy your day. Breaking the habit of being yourself, how to lose your mind and create a new one. Why? When most healthcare providers are exposed to pathogens on a daily basis, aren't doctors and others in the medical community continually ill? How to smell a rat. The 5 signs of financial fraud. Without a rock solid separation between decision maker and custody, it's very hard to know who's honest and who's an incredibly talented pirate rat in navy clothing. Jesus calling, enjoy peace in his presence. Though the light looks dim from your perspective, deep in the pit, those rays of hope can reach you at any depths. Lessons in unconventional thinking. From then on, I stayed focused on fundraising, and the app stuck to the project. Good economics for hard times. Restoring growth required treating business owners better through lower tax rate, deregulation, and deunionization, and getting the rest of the country to be less reliant on the government. Restoring. Breakout. 5 keys to go beyond your barrier and live an extraordinary life, following God's plan beyond our circumstances. Instead of complaining, tell yourself, I can handle this. How to reach your full potential for God. Never settle for less than his best. He spoke in synagogue and in large open-air meetings. 旅立つあなたへ自分の愛するための20章。光さっさだ場所。The holy stones lie scattered at the head of every street. Chase the lion. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's too small. The winner's way, a proven method for achieving your personal best in any situation. In the John, language of opportunity and desire and passion, I want to, within my control, mastery, going one step at a time. The purpose-driven life. Reflections on what on earth am I here for? You are God's hand-crafted work of art. Anata mo 29日で運命の人と出会える。女の本能を誇り起こしたかったら安定より危うさを取ること。あなたが目指すべきは父親ではなく恋人なのだから。Our daily bread, God's word handled with care. A third place, transition. They called to me to go, 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 as my life moves further along pushing at the edges of dusk. Doing work you love, discovering your purpose and realizing your dreams. Help your kids and friends ride the horse in the direction it's going. Signals. The 27 trends defining the future of the global economy. Interestingly, over half of consumers are willing to spend more in cashierless stores if it means they can avoid speaking with the retail clerk. これは作り手の方々にも少なからず影響を与えようです。Leadership power plays. Find the alternatives. React quickly when change initiatives go awry. Asa no shukan, koun no hikiyoseru. Asaを大切にすれば人生が変わる。マイナス感情は正直に書いて、文字化すれば消化される。悪い思いを正直に書く。Encouragement changes everything. The secret of encouragement is the hope. この悲惨な世の中でくじけないために20代で大切にしたい80のこと。通の竹はあらゆる生き物と比較して圧倒的に優れている。自分の武器で勝負する。すべての動物は何も言わなくても自分の武器で勝負している。我々人間は知能を鍛え続けることによって幸せを感じるために生まれてきたのではないだろうか。人間に生まれたことに感謝でしょう。Mistakes I made at work. You know that you need to do something, but you engage in all kind of denial in order to avoid it. Bars might not even have space for additional beers. Many are reconsidering how much beer to buy. Sex, murder, and the meaning of life. In one experiment, we brought college students into the laboratory and asked them to write a short story about an ambiguous picture, such as a colorful abstract painting or cartoon drawing of two men chatting at an outdoor cafe. Ambiguous. The power of affirmation and the secret to their success. I am beautiful inside and out. An endless river of righteousness. Amos chapter 5. Instead, I want to see a mighty, mighty flood of justice and an endless river of righteous living. God loves you so much. (222) Prosperity Affirmation. How to speak prosperity and abundance into your life. Say this affirmation as often as you can, with as much feeling as you can, and watch how your life begins to change. Wealth, abundance, and prosperity are infinitely provided for me. The Type E woman, how to overcome the stress of being everything to everybody. But we also know that threat, or perceived threat, to psychological safety produces stress as a reaction too. 2002 Ways to cheer yourself up. Stop saying that you don't care when you really do care.消極的、소극적이다. 彼女の態度は極めて消極的だった。さまざまなストレスに悩む人へ効果的な対処法をアドバイス。ストレスには傾向とその個別の対処法がある。ストレスには大きな傾向がある。Teaching in the secondary school. With the assistance from your instructor, identify some summaries of what researchers have found about the effectiveness of direct instruction. What doctors don't tell you, the truth about the dangers of modern medicine. Italian research comparing patients on a drug against those on a sugar pill has put paid to the belief that the treatment group supposedly runs only have the risk of having a further seizure when there has been no difference between the two groups in terms of remission time. 5 stars. The communication secret to get from good to the great. TED Talks are viewed more than 3 million times a day because people are hungry for ideas. Ministry downplays the risk of doctor strike, despite growing calls for action. Harlem University made students to leave campus. Head of junior doctors group tenders the resignation. The purpose-driven life. Christianity is not a religion or a philosophy, but a relationship and a lifestyle. 私を求めて生きよ。聖空探索5。仰ぎを見る。主の成し遂げられることを仰ぎでみよ。主はこの地を圧倒ほどされる。いらるんだなんで。 grip the club, the secret to getting through all kind of change, time changes, the empty nest and other rites of passage. While buying into that belief would have given me an out from writing this chapter, I don't buy it. Eat the cookie by the shoes, giving yourself permission to lighten up. The Bible always depicted Christ as being seated after his death, resurrection, and the ascension. Always day one, how the Tech Titans plan to stay on top forever. Microsoft today is still filled with relics of the Balmer age hierarchy. 人生100年私の空腹。僕は一生。地下旅農民。死ぬまでハサミを握るつもり。現代は先を急がず80歳にして天命を知る時代。Speak like a CEO. Speak like a CEO is practical, helpful, insightful, and comforting. When you start a conversation, your opening question is not so important. Popular proverbs and saying, "It's too good to be true." It's the unbelievable. There must be some hidden faults or drawbacks. It's too good to be true. It's the tip of the iceberg. What you've seen so far barely suggests the enormity of the problem or situation. It's the tip of the iceberg. It's the real thing. It is the genuine thing, not an imitation. It's the real McCoy. It is the genuine thing, not an imitation. It's the real McCoy. I think there are more honest and straightforward conversation than the dancing straight to the relationship, Mr. Pennyport said. Praying with competence, renewing your trust and joy in God. You will also begin to discover what God is doing in your own heart. 지유지자인이 지분노 아야스루 이쁜 삶인호 이지가 요아이 히도데모 신타이가勝手に 하다라쿠 아나타의 노력을 引き出す 4つの睡眠テクニック一点禁止法多くの人が知らない睡眠の本当の力皆さんは睡眠という言葉から何をイメージしますか The 5 essential people skills: how to assert yourself, listen to others, and resolve conflict. The art of persuasion can be described in terms of a logical, step-by-step progression. あなたの声が幸せを運ぶ風になる。魂と体を癒し、幸運の扉を開く声の奇跡。愛することに条件はいらない。あなたが今までダメな自分、情けない自分だと評価して抑え込んでいる自分のほんの少しでも受け入れることができると長い心の旅は一人の区切りを迎えることができます。God's power to change your life. God's word tells us, do not repay anyone. Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. That is the power of action rather than reaction. To retaliate is to react. To forgive is to act. It is saying, I choose the way I respond. The drop. Now appeal. One of the central concept in addiction studies is that of now appeal, which refers not to the spiritual allure of living in the present moment, as in REM or E, but to the way the siren song of a drug lead an addict to discount or ignore looming negative consequences in favor of getting high. Now, success motivation. Scriptural solution for being successful in life. Do the sayings of Jesus. Luke chapter 6. Jesus is not talking about housing project. He has revealed the secret that will make you successful in life. The word says, the secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belonging unto us. Deuteronomy chapter 29. Chicken soup for the soul. 101 miraculous stories of signs from beyond, amazing connection, and love that doesn't die. Thank you, Dad. When you are a nurse, you know that every day you will touch a life, or a life will touch yours.